Have you ever said that one day you are going to be a millionaire? Well, we are here to actually help you achieve that. So first, who are we? We're Kaylee and Morgan McKelvey, 23-year-old twin college dropouts, and we're proud of it. We're self-employed entrepreneurs to the bone and came from a family of entrepreneurs. We each make over $150,000 a year in personal income. That may be a lot to some of you, that might not be a lot. We just like to throw that out there. And we are, of course, the founders of the Opportunity Club. We also co-authored 2 books, The Great American Retirement Hoax, as well as The Power of the Tribe. We did send you a downloadable PDF copy of The Power of the Tribe to the email you provided. We highly, highly encourage you to read that. It's a no-nonsense guide to financial freedom in the new economy. So let's go back to this question. Have you ever said that one day you are going to be a millionaire? We have something very exciting to show you. What if we can show you that you could be a multi-millionaire in 6 short years while sitting on your butt watching sports? If we can prove this is exactly what happened in the past, actually better, and there is no reason to believe it won't happen again this year, wouldn't you consider setting aside at least $1,000 to take a chance, especially if the most you could lose was half of it? So in essence, we're asking you to risk $500 for the chance at a little over $4 million in 6 years. So exactly how can you turn 1,000 into over 4 million in 6 years? It's really quite simple. All you need to do is earn 400% annual returns on your money. We realize we sound crazy and something sounds just too good to be true. Inside of our club, we show you several ways that you can get 400% returns easily, or better than that, with zero more work from you. Ask yourself this: why are there so many millionaires, mostly self-made, when they have the exact same amount of time in a day as you do? Because you simply don't know what you don't know, and maybe they know something that you don't. So is this possible? Starting with just $1,000 at the end of each year, your money would have grown to the following. At the end of year 1, you'd have $4,000. End of year 2, $16,000. So on and so forth until the end of year 6, you have $4,096,000 sitting in your bank. I'd like you to hold on to the number at $16,000 at the end of year 2. We're going to come back to that in a moment. Okay. Now that we know the formula for growing your money like that, where can you go to find 400% annual returns? Massive returns are being earned in Las Vegas. Instead of wagering on Wall Street, now is the time to wager on sports. We are suggesting you allow our professional handicapper place your wagers, and you just sit back, relax, and watch the results. I know, that takes some of the fun out of it, but it's all about winning in the end. Let's look at some real results from our handicapper. Let's look at an example. The following are the real results of our handicapper for the 2014-2015 NCAA football and basketball seasons. Now, these are the actual real results from our wager management team. We just transposed them on this easy-to-read chart for you. So this particular wager cashed in $1,000 into his account, and they started betting on August 30th, 2014. You can see the returns they get each betting day, and the ending bankroll steadily grow as well. So they continue betting each day. They did have a losing day here, and NA means they just didn't bet that day. Until December 17th, the ending bankroll is now sitting at $4,990. So the next day, the wagerer leaves $2,500 in the account for the wager management team to continue betting the rest of the season. He cashes out $3,200 of it, and of that cash out, he does owe 50% to the management team. And so he puts $1,602 in his pocket in just over 3 months. This means he already paid himself back his original $1,000 investment, plus put $602 in his pocket, and still has $2,500 continue for the rest of the season, which they continue to bet with. Until February 10th, 2015, his ending bankroll is sitting at $17,207. He cashes out the next day, owes the 50% split, so he just pocketed $8,603 plus the $1,000 he already paid himself back on the investment and the $600 he cashed out before. So in just 6 months, this wagerer turned $1,000 into $10,205. If you continue this strategy for 6 short years, your money would have grown to over $4 million. Now let's see what happened when this wagerer took his $10,000 and kept it in the account for last year's NCAA football and basketball season. This wagerer moved his $10,000 into the account for last year, starting September 4th, 2015. You can see their returns on each betting day again and the ending bankroll. So they bet each day. They have a couple losing days, then they have some massive win days, and remember, these are the returns per day. They continue betting until April 20th. That $10,000 grew to $174,306. He cashes out, gives the management their 50% split, and he just put $87,154 in his pocket of personal income in a little over 7 months. That's more than some people make in a year. Keep in mind, we are showing you an average of 850% returns each year. We are talking about turning $1,000 into over $4 million if you only achieve 400% annual returns. So remember that just starting with $500 at a 400% annual return, your money would grow to $2,048,000, and twice that if you started with $1,000, which is $4,096,000. You cannot even imagine how that money would grow if our wager management team continues to get these 850% returns over the next 6 years. Keep in mind, this is an example of the wager starting with a $1,000 bet. You can throw $5,000, $10,000. Imagine the returns you would get if you did that. And remember when I told you to hold on to that $16,000 number after year 2? This is 2 years of betting, and he just pocketed over $87,000. We were reaching that 4 million mark if he just put $16,000 in his pocket. Here's an article from Huffington Post. Wall Street comes to Sin City. Entity betting has arrived. Senate Bill 443 into law on June 2, 2015, allowing Nevada-based companies to place what are called pool wagers for members of the business. One of those major benefits will be a level of transparency. The sports bettor will be able to watch an investment perform by watching the game. This differs greatly from the corporate boardroom, where the stock investor can only speculate as to why their stock rose or fell on a particular hour, day, or week. As more and more investors shed their bias and come to grips with the idea that odds for sporting events are the work of statisticians and math wizards running complex formulas, the liquidity of the market will steadily grow. This is an amazing article which tells us that a bill was just placed into effect 2 years ago, which regardless of what state you live in, you are allowed to bet into Nevada with sports. This changes the game for everyone, especially our handicapper. Are you ready to start making these kinds of returns? Get involved today for as low as $500. We have many more opportunities inside the club, but you can participate in this one for as low as $500. That is 1 month contribution to your 401k, where you're lucky to get 5% the entire year. A couple months of coffee, your gym membership, these kinds of returns are beyond worth it, and we will help you find the money once you are a club member. Besides, do you really think you wouldn't be tickled pink with just half of these results? Do you think you can skip a couple months of coffee to give this a try and go for it? Don't you realize that Wall Street is just one big casino too? There is a lot more to show you on this opportunity, but we can only share with club members. There are some very clever tricks we use to minimize your risks even more. Also, you will have access as a club member to watch the live bets either on your desktop or you can download our app to your smartphone. Once you become a club member, you will be immediately added to our notification list for our first webinar where we fully disclose everything there is to know about our sporting club. We will show you just how to track your investment, see the picks right as the game starts, follow the action, and how to minimize your risk. And on that club member only webinar, we will also introduce you to the group of statisticians and math wizards that are behind our handicapper, who in 2014, 2015 had a 90% win rate and just last year had a 95% win rate. We cannot wait to see what they do this season, and it's coming here soon. We know you're excited and ready to become a millionaire in 6 years watching sports. Become a club member today for only an annual fee of $49. Let us explain really quick. Unfortunately, we would love everyone to join our club for free, but in order for us to legally discuss opportunities like this and many more, we must be classified as a club. In order for that to happen, we must charge a very small membership fee. This gives us the freedom to come together as a group to make massive returns and grow huge wealth. Now I'm going to bring Morgan on to finalize everything for you and show you even more opportunities that we have for you waiting in the club.
So what if sports aren't for you? Well, even if they're not, I think that making that kind of money should be. That's why we love to show you the past returns that we've gotten on the sporting club opportunity, because there's no way those returns shouldn't excite everybody. However, there is so much more that comes with being a member of the Opportunity Club. Like our live events. We are so excited for all of the club members to meet each other, share their ideas, and just get involved. Not only will we be hosting webinars on a regular basis, but we will also be hosting live events quarterly in places like Vegas and Miami. There's no telling that what can happen when a group of like-minded individuals come together and they share a common goal. Of course, there's lots more opportunities. After all, we are called the Opportunity Club. So let's define the word opportunity. An opportunity is a set of circumstances that make it possible to do something. So what is the Opportunity Club? It is a place where like-minded individuals can come together to combine their resources, their connections, their talents, and their skills to achieve financial freedom together. A place to grow massive wealth with less work. We do have other opportunities to share and can't wait for you guys to get involved with the ones that excite you most. We think that real estate fix and flips is old school. Try our new method of flipping cars instead and earn a 520% annual return on your money. How to flip horses. Yes, you read that right, and earn an even higher return. A note on that, guys, I wouldn't even know that that opportunity existed if it weren't for my twin sister who knows about that realm. That's why the club can be so powerful. You'll also have full access to a members-only area with training videos. You can learn things like how to build websites and literally give them away for free to make thousands of dollars afterwards. We are in the process of developing a software that every business owner could use. Of course, we could build it on ourselves, but why would we? We see the power in the club and we want to be part of that as well. Also, you're going to have a voice in the Opportunity Club. Is there a topic that you'd like us to cover on the next webinar? Let us know. Do you have new ideas? Let the club know. If you have a unique creative idea and you just need the capital, bring it to the club. What if you have money to invest, but you don't have an idea for a new business? Bring it to the club. Who hasn't tried internet or network marketing? The sad fact of the matter is almost 98% of all people who try these avenues fail miserably and end up spending more money than they ever make. In the end, guys, all of our goal is to make more money. Our club gives you a real chance to earn more with less work. Redirect what you're spending in those avenues to the club and see all of your dreams come true. Guys, we want the club to grow. When the club grows, everybody benefits. The more club members we have, the more ideas we have, the more capital for bigger opportunities we have, the more support, encouragement, the list goes on and on. The more people who participate allows us to scale at a much faster pace. Now, is that $49 still really a deal breaker? Well, if it is, we wanted to create a way for you to get your annual fee back in your pocket. And also a way for all of us to grow the club faster because, like I said, that benefits everybody. So for every friend that you get to join the club, we want to give you half of their annual due. As soon as you create your account, you'll be redirected to a video where we will show you exactly how to get your friends involved. Let's face it, guys, this is just not the economy our parents grew up in. Just a few years ago, all of the top capitalized companies were traditional, like Exxon Oil. Today, they are all tech companies. We just cannot be successful by doing what our parents did. This is a new economy, and the only way to be successful is to do something new. So join the Opportunity Club today. Click the link below to create your account and get started now. Look, guys, no one out there is going to say this but us. If you are hesitating at all, don't spend the $49. We want you to call us, text us, or email us directly so that we can talk you through the process and answer any of your questions and calm any hesitation that you may have. Our phone number is 720-325-5650. You can email either of us at kaylee@theopportunityclub.com or morgan@theopportunityclub.com. Like I said, don't spend that if you have any hesitation. Reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you and answer any questions you may have. The Opportunity Club welcomes you. We can't wait to start making money with you.